I made a video talking about how I think it's beneficial for women to have rosters in the early stages of dating. I explained my reasoning. It's because women have a tendency to meet someone we really like.
80% of my room tonight was single. Okay? That says a lot.
To the women out there that are constantly saying, where are all the good men? Where did the good men all go? Well, honey, you're digging through the trash looking for a gold earring. Change your environment. Change your perspective. Change your environment. Change the way that you do things, because like Einstein said it best, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Switch it up, baby. Don't go digging through the trash for gold.
Okay, so it was 90% women, and the rest of the prospects were not, they were just not our type.
To be dramatic, but I'm going on my first ever speed dating event tonight.
Stages of modern dating explained. We begin with the talking stage, dating, situationship, I hate that, boyfriend, girlfriend / relationship, marriage.
I think people meet at meetups more often than people meet at singles events because of the way the thing is structured.
The hardest part about being the single friend in your mid to late 20s is not the actual fact of like being single, it's thinking you were gonna be somewhere else at this point in your life. Like, I am not happy with how my life's going. I don't know how to change it. The panic and the fear and the loneliness is like something I never thought I would have to deal with ever. And I'm like so happy for a lot of my friends, but like, I don't know why the universe said, yeah, you can sit home and be alone. Like, I don't want to be doing this.
Great, we need to make this happen. Seems like I'm not the only one that is like sick of dating apps and wants to try different events to meet people. My life has been super chaotic lately. I ended up going to Coachella last minute, and then just like some other work things came up. So I want to make more of an effort to go to some of these events and try to get like a group of girls to go, so we're not like by ourselves. So yeah, comment if you are interested in doing like singles events in the Bay Area, and if you would prefer it to be San Francisco, or if you would be open to going to other areas of the Bay. Cause yeah, like these events seem really fun, but it can be like intimidating to just like walk up to a singles event as a female by yourself. So let's try to get like a group going.
It's amazing how many events are being planned just for no quality man to be there. Singles events is the worst way to meet people. I've noticed the most broken people are most likely to be there, speaking from experience, just hoping to find someone. The best way to meet people is to just do it casually.
I want to know, men, where do you guys hang out? Where do you go?
I'll take that one. So many women can't seem to figure out where men hang out, and the reason why they can't figure out where men hang out is because they're not going to where they are. But I know where they are. One place that you were most definitely 100% sure to meet a man is at a sports bar on a Sunday. Especially right now because it's football season, baseball season, and basketball season all together. I don't know how the men handle it when all their sports teams are playing at once, but we're gonna find out at Single Girlies Game Day on November 13th. It's a Sunday fun day from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it's my first official event, you guys. Like me, that's right, the Sparkle Queen. I'm going to be hosting at the Nickel Mine in the like West LA Sawtell area. And at the essence of the event, we are hanging out with some girlfriends. You're going to meet new girlfriends, but then we're going to be in a space that we're surrounded by men. I'd say that's a win-win-win.
Come with me to an in-person singles event. If you guys have been following along with my episodes, you know I've been on Hinge and it's been quite an adventure. So I'm trying it out the old way and meeting people in person. The catch is that you have to bring a +1 of the opposite sex who's platonic, but would be a good match for someone. I brought one boy off Hinge who I just wanted to be friends with, and he brought a friend as well. It was at the Leroy in West Village. It was such a cute and intimate spot. I'm new to the city, so I talked with some girls to make friendships and also some of the guys just to go on dates with and have fun with. One guy got my number, but honestly, he was so sweet, so I'm looking forward to seeing if he actually takes me out.
Why don't men like brunches?
Y'all gotta start coming to these brunches. That's where all the pretty girls be at, literally. With their little colorful outfits. They take their hoodies off, their t-shirts off. And then that's where they be. All the working class women, nice nurses and stuff. Like, y'all be missing out. Y'all gotta start coming to the brunches. Y'all love the gym shoes at night, but y'all don't want to come where the ladies be at, pretty and just ready to mingle. Come on, fellas. Like, I need the fellas, man. What, I'm doing something wrong. I just want to know why men don't be coming to brunches.
If you needed a reminder of why men are trash.
Okay, let's hear this. Why are exactly men trash this time? Last night, I went out with a friend of mine and we got to talking with this guy at the bar, and he ended up revealing that he was separated, he had 2 children, and was kind of like going through a hard time.
Cool story. Let's get to the point.
So we were like, oh my God, are you good? Like, this must be really upsetting. Like, you seem to be in a really bad place. He then proceeds to tell my friend and I that this is not his worst heartbreak, not even a little bit.
So he's doing what a lot of women are asking men to do. Share their feelings. I'm sure this is going to lead up to the men are trash part.
We were like, huh? He proceeds to tell us that his worst heartbreak was a girl he dated very briefly from high school to college and was like his puppy love. She ended things with him because she wanted to see other people. She broke his heart the worst. He's never really gotten over it, and like, she's the one that he thinks about and like ruminates over.
I guess they're not aware that the first love for a lot of guys is often the one that's the most impactful.
Now, this on the heels of Zayn saying that he's never been in love even though he has children with Gigi Hadid and has another woman's eyes tattooed on his fucking chest. Whoa.
Get to the point, please.
At this point, I'm marrying my floor lamp because at least it's taller and doesn't have any exes. I don't know.
The logic used here is absolutely amazing, isn't it? Let's just bear in mind that this individual formed the opinion that men are trash based on the actions of one man actually opening up and sharing his feelings in regards to how the feelings that he had for his first love actually still affect him later in life. Enjoy that floor lamp.
And they wonder why men keep quiet and keep their problems to themselves. Whenever you open up to them, whatever you say will be weaponized against you. A lot of women have asked men to speak up and communicate about their feelings just to get destroyed by it when an argument sparks up. Some of these women are the devil in disguise, for that matter. To take advantage of that man's vulnerable side and use it against him is just evil.
Okay, we are at San Francisco for a schools event at Spin in partnership with this thing called Jigsaw. It looks fun. There's literally a line to get in that is slower than the open air person line. We'll just send that. So that's a negative point. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
Okay, so it was 90% women, and the rest of the prospects were not, they were just not our type.
There were like 5 of them, and the odds of us finding our type was like 0.05%.
And it took 17 minutes for us to get in, okay? So party foul.
That feels like a very long time.
Bad user experience. Bad user experience.
Also, they didn't have cocktails as one of the drinks you could get, so Rachel couldn't get a drink.
I only like cocktails. You get one free drink. It was beer or wine. I want tequila, okay?
But if you're a woman, that's supposed to, if you like women,
gorgeous women, yes.
Go there.
Hi, let's go to a singles event. I'm really nervous. I found it on Facebook with my friend. We are going together. It is at a dog park bar. I told myself this year is the year of putting myself out there. So let's do it. I am back home. It was good. It was most definitely mostly women, and it was almost weird because it was still very public, so I would even say 75% of the people there were just people at this place, and the men that were there for this event were much, much too old for me. Personally, the girls I was there with, maybe, but not for me. And it was a great event. I got my flirt on with, like, one person in particular, but he wasn't even there for the event. But I would go again. It's definitely not something I would have done 6 months ago, or even ever, but I'm really glad I went. It's just very clear that it was mostly women. And I met more friends, and which is awesome. Very happy. Glad to walk away, even with that. I would have been glad to walk away with nothing, but yeah, singles events can be tough. But who's to say?
Hey, I'm Andy. I'm 25. I'm super single, and I have gone out every weekend for the past 2.5 months or so, mostly by myself.
80% of my room tonight was single. Okay? That says a lot. There are so many women who are needing help and direction, and they're not receiving it, or they don't feel like they can plug into it. And so one of the reasons why you need to offer women's events, because it's just, there's something about the safety in the room that it provides that really speaks to single women.
Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay? Let me tell you why. POV, you were in a relationship with a guy for 3 years. It didn't work out. It took you 2 years to get over that relationship. When you hit the streets now, baby, you're 5 years in a deficit, okay? You don't even know what you like. You don't even know what's outside. You need to know what you like. They young, they old, they tall, they short. Try your hand at it, baby. You need to go outside. You need to date to learn what you like. The second reason why you need to date multiple men is because it takes the emotional offload off of one particular person, baby. You out here stuck on Kevin. Kevin is a 4. He's doing a whole bunch of nothing. Boom. But you stuck. Women's biggest downfall is not being able to control their emotions. If you're having a problem controlling your emotions, read Joyce Meyer's Living Beyond Your Feelings is basically how to control your emotions so your emotions don't control you. Additionally, you're dating in a deficit, you're dating in deprivation, and you're dating in depression. Okay, y'all? Oh my God, I'm so tired of the apps. Ain't no quality men out here. Da, da, da. That's exactly what you're going to attract, baby. When I step out the house, I feel like I smell good, I look good. Okay, and my mentality is that there are an abundance of quality people, quality men outside. Okay, and look, hotline blinging. Okay, that is how you have to step outside. So enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Enjoy the summer. Be outside and enjoy your life. And that is exactly what you will attract. Okay, love you. Bye.
Does it ever occur to these modern birds the reason why they're so confused is because they're engaging in this kind of activity right here, dating multiple people, building connections and being attached to them? There's no way this can be healthy. I find it even crazier that they're listening to women that aren't even married.
I think people meet at meetups more often than people meet at singles events because of the way the thing is structured. It's not about being single. It's not about looking for love. It's about living your life and doing the things you enjoy. Which is how so many people in your real actual life right now met their partners. Ask them. You have to take the pressure off of it. And singles events are so pressured. That's why they suck so much. We set it up that way. I don't know how many different ways I can say it. I don't know for how long I'm going to be able to say the same thing over and over and over again. Just live your life and meet people naturally through the course of living your day-to-day existence. I don't know how many different ways I can say it. I really don't. Just live your life. You are allowed to just live your life, and relationships will come and go in and out of that life forever. We overcomplicate it. We overcomplicate it. I'm tired of this shit.
Hi, good evening, all my grown ladies. So, dating after 50 is much harder than I thought it was going to be. There's so many obstacles. I'm not sure how to get around it. Do I continue? I don't know, seriously. Make plans with someone and then they cancel last minute, no advance notice. Guys still living at home with a wife, but they're separated. Yeah, right. Living at home with their mom. Unemployed due to COVID, of course. No transportation or EG. What's a girl to do? What's a girl to do? Any advice, ladies, men? Let me know.
Of course, we will see. I don't know. It's a dream. This is now my age.
If you pay attention, you will see that there are way more women than men. There's multiple women at one table having a conversation with one man. That's one of the major issues when it comes to singles events. Not that many men want to attend. Most men see the singles event as a waste of time. 90% of the women that go there are looking for someone to take care of their needs. And for the men that do not attend these single events, well, let's just say it wasn't the best experience they've had.
I'm a single woman in her 40s. Have I downloaded every dating app? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app? Yes. Have I downloaded every dating app again? Yes. Have I deleted every dating app again? Also yes. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Hang out with me tonight? No, I'm gonna need 5 to 7 business days notice. Actually, this is the end of December, so let's shoot for February 15th. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Go looking for love? No, I'm gonna need Mr. Right to teleport into my living room. Thanks. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Do I want you in my life? Maybe. Do I need you in my life? Absolutely not. I'm a single woman in her 40s. Stay over tonight? I'm gonna need you to actually call yourself a lift and lift yourself right on out of my house so I can get a good night's sleep. I'm a single woman in her 40s. I'm going to need to see the signed permission slip from your therapist before you approach me romantically. I'm a single woman in her 40s. If a man wants to, he will. No, actually, if a man won't, I'll find someone who will.
If you're single today, you are really struggling with loneliness. You're struggling with, is something better than nothing? And the answer is no, not for you. Because if you wanted to settle, you could do that today. You could get on an app, be on a date tonight, and you can settle. But the little voice inside of you is saying, sit in this loneliness, heal yourself, get yourself to a place where you don't take all of this trauma and all of this hurt and pass it off to the next person. Sit in this place of loneliness. It takes courage to sit there. Do it. You could settle at any time. There's always someone out there you can settle with, but something inside of you is telling you, no, it's not time. Today is not that day. Honor that voice and listen to it. Sit with all of us in the sadness and loneliness and push through it. There is a strength and a courage in allowing yourself the moment to heal.
I think some people need to experience being alone in their lives to truly understand themselves. But for most of these modern women who's saying, I'm lonely, the reason they're lonely is truly because of themselves. Some of them get to a point in their lives where they can't date anymore because it's too late. They've already wasted way too much time while they were younger, giving it away. In their minds, in their imagination, they believed that they could have settled whenever they wanted. So they focused on partying and so-called finding themselves. This is just the price.